What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to do a little cheap free mod you can do to all your tires on your SCX24 to get more grip and just to make them last a little bit longer. So the first thing I want to show you guys is this side of the vehicle. So as you can see, I squished the tire and it really can't breathe. It can't release its air inside, so it kind of stays like that and will be like that for quite a while. And this goes the same for all four corners of the vehicle. And so a quick and easy way to modify that, there's a couple different ways. So one, I have a pair of tweezers right here, then I have a pair of pliers, and then I have this little X-Acto knife. So the first thing you can do is you can come up here right on the tread and just pinch a little hole, and that air will release and the pressure will open up and the tire won't do this anymore. Second thing you can do is come in here, poke a little hole, couple different areas, maybe one spot, and it'll do the same thing. Or the last thing you can do is get a pair of sharp tweezers and you can poke the back side of the wheel, of the tire I mean, and it'll release the pressure. So there's a couple different options you can do with that. I'm gonna try each method on each wheel and I'll get back to you and see what I find. So I went in with these tweezers right here. They're pretty sharp. I poked about 10 holes into this tire and as you can see, nothing really happened. So I'm gonna come here with these pliers real quick and I'm just gonna pinch a hole. And immediately, did you just see that? I'm pretty sure you just saw that, right? That is definitely the fix, so let's do it one more time on camera. It actually takes quite a bit to squeeze the tire like that. And then I'm gonna come in with the pliers again. Let's get a good pinch. Oh, okay, that wasn't as much. Maybe the holes, oh no, that is definitely it. So as you can see, the plier tip is definitely the best. I ended up not using the X-Acto knife because I don't know, it just didn't seem like it was responsible. Yeah, but definitely working. Maybe about 2 cuts per tire maybe. There's 1, 2. One more over here. And I'm trying to do it like in the center of the tread, not too big. Don't want it to be too obvious. Don't want it to be right next to another hole that I created. Bam. Let's do one more on this guy right here. Bam. So there you go, all four corners of the truck. So that was a nice free little mod that will prevent that'll actually help your tires breathe. And it'll prevent that pinching that you saw earlier. It should allow for a little bit more of a squish. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take off these tires, or these wheels and tires. So I took off one of the wheels from the Ultra 4 and I disassembled it, and now I have the scrambler here. And so what I wanna do is I wanna take out this foam, the stock foam, and some people do run these tires without any foams at all, but I still want a foam in the tires. So I'm just gonna put it right here and I'm gonna grab the X-Acto knife and I'm just going to trim away a little bit off of each end of the foam. That should provide a little bit more squish when it's on the rocks, and that should provide a little bit more grip. So this is another free mod you can do with your tires. And I've never done this before. Some people use scissors, some people use X-Acto knives. I don't know, we're gonna figure it out. I'll let you guys know how it went. So if you can remember what my foam looked like before, I think I liked it a lot better before, but this is the final result. I might have trimmed off a little bit too much on each side, but you know what? I hear a lot of stories where people take old foams out of old tires and they put the new foams in the new tires and replace them. So I'm not too concerned with this, just foam, should be easily replaceable. But now I'm just gonna pop it back in to the scrambler. Pop it in like that. Now our new foam allows for a little bit more squish on the outer diameter of the tire. Now we're gonna pop everything back together and we will see about this foam cutting. All right, so here is the foam that I cut off. Didn't really take too much precision to it, just kind of hacked away. And honestly, I could say it probably created about maybe 20% more squish on these tires. So on the left, I have the tire with the foam that was cut. And on the right, I still have a normal tire with normal foams. And as you can see, just by picking it up, you can see that it definitely squishes over a little bit more than when I pick this thing up, and it's just, you can see it's hard still. You can see It doesn't really squish as much versus this one that has all kinds of squishing and play in it. So I would say it definitely worked. On the rocks, you want to see that because you want to see your tire flex while it's on an obstacle, and that'll create a little bit more grip versus something that's hard that doesn't really bend and just kind of goes over it. So yeah, cutting the foams definitely did work. And so now for the last modification, free modification if you have something at home, is a WD-40 mod. It's pretty simple. A lot of people have, I made a previous video about this and you kind of just, okay, how can I do this carefully? Spray some WD-40 on there. And we're simply just gonna run our tire in the WD-40. You can dry it off, you can let it sit, you can really do whatever you want with it. You can just play with it like that, get your tire all soaked up. And just adding this little bit of WD-40 will definitely increase the grip on your Axial SCX24 tires. And I like to just soak it up real quick, nothing too crazy. And then I have a rag right here, and just clean it off, dry up the tire, and voila, another free mod for your SCX24 tires. And so this increases the grip. I don't know how, but I'm assuming like something, the tire absorbs the oils or something, and the oils make it more sticky, and you'll be able to crawl more things. And so I've done this video in the past, so check it out, links right here. But this is pretty standard across the RC community to do this with your tires for crawlers specifically. So yeah, so there is 3 free mods to add more grip to your Axial SCX24 tires. Thanks for watching, guys. I gotta fix the rest of this Ultra 24, gotta do the same thing for all 4 corners, but I'm gonna end the video now for you guys. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.